'03 and '04 were growing really fast. '05 blockbuster attacks. And so we thought we were very clever. We came up with a number of ways to counterattack. And remember that everybody's got every DVD. So you've got basically the same Blockbuster and us had the same content offering because it's non-exclusive licensing to get DVDs. So we could differentiate on our service fulfillment levels were 99% and theirs were 89. But that's like a really abstract for a customer, you know, thinking of signing up doesn't mean anything, right? And then they discounted massively, so it was like half our price. And so we were losing share. So, you know, we were struggling with what to do about it. So we did 3 or 4 big efforts. One is in the end of '05, we added Netflix Friends, which was our own social network. And remember in '05, you know, Facebook's just on a few universities, okay? So our own social network amongst our members. And if you enabled each other, you could see what each other were renting and rating. And we thought, wow, the viral effects of this would be really powerful, et cetera. We added ad sales. Back in the day, it was like a Yahoo type banners, and we sold banners, you know, above the choosing interface. We added used DVD sales on our site to consumers. So, you know, of course, we had some excess DVDs from 4 years ago. So we added an operation to sell them for $4 a pop. And, you know, it's a different logistics, but we added all that. And we added Red Envelope Entertainment, which was a group that we brought in to buy DVDs, buy films out of Sundance and similar festivals to then publish them on DVD, so getting into content. So we did these 4 efforts. And each one, you know, was a dozen people, 15 people, and made us feel great. I mean, the employees loved them because, you know, here was a tangible thing that was not just 98% versus 89%. Here was the thing that they couldn't do or weren't doing. It was a differentiator, right? And wasn't management so clever? And we went through these waves of battles in '06 and '07. And in the end, we won. They ended up closing down their online thing and 2 years later going completely bankrupt. But we looked back and none of those 4 efforts made any contribution to our victory. And one by one, we had closed them down along the way, every single one of those 4. And so in hindsight, we realized when attacked, we should retreat to do the core better and not try to broaden the surface of attack, essentially. And it was a great lesson for us of focus. And so now when people say, aren't you getting into news or sports? We're like, absolutely not. You know, and we're really confident of our answer. Like movies and TV shows on a global basis, enormous market. And so we're much less subject to being prone to go off and chase the shiny object, to try to have something in a checklist to differentiate and to trust. And in hindsight, if we had just gone from like 98% perfect to 99.9, we would have done a lot more for the business. And, you know, and it's hard work. It's operational logistics, how to get DVDs not to break. I mean, the amount of polycarbonate analysis we had to do is all this stuff. We would have beaten Blockbuster sooner than we did. And so that's one of the great lessons.